She used to be everywhere. Red carpets, festivals, viral moments that defined an era. But this holiday season, Vanessa Hudgens didn't show up to a single party, and there's a reason fans didn't see coming. Instead of champagne toasts and glittering photos, one unexpected post flipped the entire narrative. It looked familiar at first, glamorous, confident, impossible to ignore. But the message behind it told a very different story. Because behind that photo was a version of Vanessa the public rarely sees, one that marks a quiet shift from the life everyone thought she still had, to something far more personal. And once you understand why she shared it, the timing suddenly makes a lot more sense. The attention started with a single post, and it wasn't what anyone expected. While most celebrities were flooding timelines with holiday parties and picture-perfect celebrations, Vanessa Hudgens popped up with something completely different. No red carpet, no crowded event, just one bold throwback photo that instantly grabbed eyes. At first glance, it felt like classic Vanessa, confident, carefree, almost frozen in time. But then fans read the caption. Instead of hyping a night out, she admitted she hadn't been to any holiday parties and hadn't even left the house. That contrast is what stopped people scrolling. The image screamed glam, but the words told a totally different story. And once you realized why she shared it, it became clear this wasn't just a random post. Because the caption hinted at a reality far removed from the life people still associate her with. And that's where things started to get interesting. For years, Vanessa's image was tied to movement, packed schedules, late nights, music, travel, and moments that felt effortlessly loud. She was the girl dancing on tables, living fast, and soaking up every second in the spotlight. That's why her latest confession hit so differently. Instead of bouncing between events, she revealed she's been in complete lockdown. No parties, no outings, no public appearances at all. Just days blending together inside the house, fully consumed by a life most fans never imagined her choosing so openly. What made it even more striking was the way she described the past. Calling it simpler times didn't sound accidental. It felt reflective, almost like she was acknowledging how far removed she is from that version of herself now. The shift wasn't loud or dramatic. It was quiet, intentional, and that silence said more than any headline ever could. What most people don't realize is just how fast everything changed. Not long ago, Vanessa quietly stepped into motherhood for the first time. There were no glossy reveals, no drawn-out announcements, and almost no details shared publicly. Fans barely had time to process that shift before it happened again. A second baby arrived just as quietly, no spotlight, no press tour, and no rush to explain anything. And unlike many celebrities who turn family milestones into constant content, Vanessa did the opposite. She pulled back even more. That rapid transition from newly married to first-time mom to parenting 2 children in a short span caught people off guard, especially because she's been so intentional about keeping names, photos, and even basic details completely off-limits. The speed of it all raised questions. Not the kind filled with drama, but curiosity. Why step away so fully and so suddenly? And that's where fans started looking deeper, because this level of privacy felt very deliberate. That silence didn't go unnoticed, and it definitely didn't feel accidental. For years, Vanessa shared her life freely. Behind-the-scenes moments, relationships, milestones, fans were used to being let in. But when it came to her kids, the door closed almost overnight. No photos, no names, no casual mentions. In an era where celebrity parents often turn family life into content, her decision stood out. And naturally, it sparked speculation. Some fans believe she's protecting her children from the pressure she grew up under. Others think she's drawing a hard line between her public career and private life for the first time ever. And there are even whispers that stepping back was about preserving peace, not just for her kids, but for herself too. None of that has been confirmed, and Vanessa hasn't explained it outright. But the consistency says a lot. This isn't a temporary break. It's a boundary. And once you factor in who she's building this life with, the picture becomes even clearer. While Vanessa has gone quiet online, one thing she has made clear is who she's leaning on. Whenever she does speak about family, Cole Tucker's name comes up, and the praise isn't casual. She's described him as fully present, deeply involved, and someone who makes parenting feel lighter, even when things get overwhelming. That kind of support matters, especially during a phase where everything else has slowed down. Instead of a headline-making celebrity couple, they've shifted into something far less visible, a real partnership happening off-camera. Friends and fans have noticed how different this dynamic feels compared to her past relationships. There's no oversharing, no performance.
Just consistency.
And that stability may be exactly why Vanessa felt safe enough to step back from the spotlight entirely. But this instinct to build a grounded family didn't come out of nowhere. It was shaped long before Cole ever entered the picture. Long before the spotlight, Vanessa's idea of family was already taking shape. She's spoken in the past about how much her parents sacrificed so she could chase her dreams. Opportunities didn't come easy, and the support she received behind the scenes meant everything, especially during her earliest years in the industry. Her father's influence, in particular, left a lasting mark. Even after his passing, Vanessa has made it clear that his values still guide her decisions. Hard work, staying grounded, protecting what truly matters. That upbringing helps explain why she's moving the way she is now. Instead of repeating the cycle of constant visibility, she's choosing intention, privacy, presence. And when you connect those dots, her recent choices stop feeling sudden. They feel inevitable. Because the post everyone's talking about wasn't just about the present. It was about how far she's come. At first, the photo looked like a flex, the kind that instantly grabs attention and sparks headlines. But the more people sat with it, the clearer it became that it wasn't really about showing off. It felt more like a pause, a reminder of who she used to be, shared by someone who knows she's not that person anymore, and doesn't need to be. The image wasn't chasing validation. It was acknowledging change. By calling it simpler times, Vanessa wasn't wishing to go back. She was marking the distance between then and now. The confidence is still there, it's just rooted in something different. In the middle of sleepless nights and total isolation, that post felt like a quiet moment of self-recognition. Not a thirst trap, but a checkpoint. And that's why it resonated, because it showed growth without erasing the past. But even with all that clarity, fans are still asking one question. Right now, Vanessa Hudgens isn't disappearing, she's recalibrating. The spotlight didn't push her away. She stepped back on her own terms, choosing a life that doesn't need constant updates or public approval. What looks like silence is actually control. She's still the same woman fans grew up watching, confident, creative, expressive, but her priorities have shifted. Fame no longer comes first. Presence does. And that's what makes this chapter so compelling. It isn't loud. It isn't performative. It's intentional. A reminder that reinvention doesn't always come with an announcement. Sometimes it shows up in a single photo, and everything it doesn't say.